Hello partners, my name is Robert Nahara and I'm the Director of Customer Service. I'm excited to welcome you all to the Service Lead, Service Admin Lead Development Series. You're about to embark on a 5-week journey that will allow you to explore your career, being an owner, e-commerce, WGO, WMT operations, Service A+ conditions, coaching on behaviors, and how to effectively run our central checkout operation. You're going to learn through interactive experiences as well as classroom work. Before we begin on your journey, let's take some time to listen to a few of our leaders' stories.
Hi, I'm Kathy Maldonado. I am the service manager at the Kyle HEB Plus, and I've been with HEB 26 years.
How you doing? My name is Ben Saucedo. I'm currently a service manager at Austin 2, and I've been with the company for 17 years.
My name is Heather Lambert, and I am the service manager at SA13 HEB Plus, and I've been with the company for 16 years.
So I started off as a cook in the deli, not sure if I wanted to stay with HEB. I was actually a part-time partner, but I really fell in love with the culture. About 6 months into my career with HEB, my manager began to see the potential in me as a leader, supported me and trained me, and I went into a program called Department Manager Development Program, which is now considered SORM. After graduating SORM, I managed multiple delis in different areas within our particular region. Ran it for about 16 years. I did some merchandising, became a dedicated trainer, supported regional merchants in grand opening stores, and really enjoyed my role and decided that I wanted to try something different. So I went into SORM for central checkout, and I really fell in love with people, my leaders, and being able to help our customers as well as our partners. I've been working in multiple locations within our region, which has led me to my current role here at the Kyle Plus HEB.
So I started my career at Austin 19 as a cashier. I had just been laid off from a previous job and was looking for a place to work. So a friend of mine was a top leader and asked me, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm just living off of my savings right now. He said, you want to work for HEB? I said, yes, let's give it a shot. So from there I started cashiering. I started helping out in different areas of the store. I was doing cashiering, bagging. I helped out with overnight stocking. I helped out in dairy department, basically wherever they needed me. So I got kind of a feel of the entire store. So from there, it helped me really define where I wanted to be at, which was in central checkout, is where I had the most passion with speaking with people and helping people. I feel like that came natural for me, something that I enjoyed to do. So starting in central checkout and really focusing on that area, I was able to move into what was considered the lead position at that time, where I started learning how to speak with people, how to help out our partners, how to help out our customers, basically learning how to coach. From there, I worked as what was called a traffic control for probably about a year at the most, and then my leader said, hey, you want to try out SORM and go out for management? And I said, sure, yeah, I think I'm pretty much doing that right now, so let's give that a shot. So I went out for that. I made it into a CCM, where I went into a bigger store, Austin 2, and that's where I really started to learn that I wasn't the best at giving feedback at that time. I was one that I learned I was trying to rule with an iron fist, and I was saying this is my way, which wasn't the right way. That wasn't the way that I was to connect with people in general. So I really learned how to build that or strengthen that opportunity. So from there, I worked as a CCM for about 4 years at that store, and then I wanted to try something different. So I was moved to Austin 11, where I worked for about 3 years. And that's where I started thinking, I think I'm ready to further my career. So I wanted to start working as a CCOM. So I got bounced around to different stores, working on different projects, really focusing on different opportunities of mine that I needed to build. So currently, I was promoted into a service manager, and I am currently at Austin 2, and I've been there for about 8 months and a service manager for about 4 years.
I started my career out with HEB at HEB Mercado SA10. I was hired on as a CSA, And at SA10, becoming a CSA, I eventually was promoted to a checker position. Being promoted to a checker position, I quickly recognized there that there was real opportunity for growth within the company. And I eventually became a key checker, if anyone can remember what a key checker is. And in being a key checker, I decided to make the decision to apply to SORM. From there, I was accepted into the SORM program. After completing SORM, my first assignment as a central checkout manager was at SA16. From there, I acquired my first position of a hourly co-CCOM at SA number 5. And after this, my career definitely took off, and I did a lot of work with the region in helping out executing CCO initiatives. It's been a long journey, and now I am at SA13 as a service manager.
Hi, so let me tell you a little bit about my journey. I had left my previous job and I really didn't have nothing to do but to play bingo. Couldn't do all that because I would spend all my money. So I would go have lunch with my mother every day until one day the current CCOM at Austin 23 approached me about a part-time job. And I said, let me think about this, let me think about it. First thing that came to my mind was, oh, I have extra money for bingo. So I went ahead and filled out my application. When I filled out my application, he said I was too overly qualified to be a checker, and he sent off my application to the recruiting office. I had Vic call me and set up an interview. So we sat down and we talked about the CCOM role and the CCM role. I decided to go with the CCM role because a lot of you guys know about me that I don't know how to cook. I don't know a lot of stuff about grocery stores. So I wanted to make sure that when I came to HEB that this was going to be a career path and not something that I was going to only invest a month or 2 months. So I felt that if I went in as a CCM, I would be able to show them what I was capable of and what I could become if I was able to take my time in moving up with the company.
Thanks, service managers, for sharing your stories. When I think about great leaders in hospitality, here's what comes to mind for me. I think about the ones who are more interested in my career or the careers of others than they were with their own. A great leader once told me the way to establish a legacy is not about the promotions you receive, but the number of partners you have mentored and inspired along the way. This leadership development series is the building blocks for you to begin to establish your own legacy. You're all in for a great experience. I'm looking forward to witnessing the levels of leadership you bring our central checkout partners. Thanks and enjoy.